Alright guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to get rich quick in Rise of Nations. This is an overall tutorial, so this applies to a lot of countries. The first thing you want to do is justify against nation state countries, countries that only have one city and take a justify of only 25 days. Let's do that. You're gonna go over here and you have $100 million, which is your starting amount of money. You want to do a motor, fertilizer, electronic, and then a steel factory. Do all these factories all in order. I'll show you exactly what to do. Move your troops toward the city-state. Make your military or whatever. Do all this military garbage. The justification goes quick, so military leader, just get some random guy who really gives a damn. So let's get that guy who gives a damn about him. Let's go to military groups. Let's just call it I. Create military leaders, blah, blah, blah. Skip all this bullshit. Assign group leader. Justify. You've already done that. Go to war. Boom. You really want to rush this process. You really want to rush this process. We're waiting for us to get to $25 million. So, alright, we've gotten it. We've beaten all their freaking troops. We've captured the country. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure this is at 75%. So just right click it. Right click it on state resources. Boom, boom, boom. That gives us an extra $80 million. We're back at 100 million. So we need to immediately make a civilian factory. We'll do two more. We'll do 2 civilian factories and then 1 more motor factory. Then we're gonna go to war with this country over here, Bahrain. I mean Qatar. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now, our factories are still in... Ooh, actually, some of them are actually made right now. So look at that. They're starting to spawn in over here. Oh, I think I put it over here or something. There you go. Yeah, my factories are starting to spawn in. Now, I need to do start managing my resources. That means I need to start buying shit. Let's do 4 buy. Let's do 4 buy. Now, you don't need to buy exactly the amount that I'm buying, but this all just proves for example. So we need to buy 5 of this. Boom, 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 boom. And let's go to technology, economic, and you have 1 or 2 options. Likely you're gonna be a small country. You want to go straight for factory output. That's what matters most. So 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, and boom. Easy. Tap out of that. Blah blah blah. End this war. 1, 2, 3. That's an extra $80 million, I believe. Now we're at 124. Don't worry about any other countries. If they attack you at the start of the game, they're kind of psychotic, but it happens sometimes. Should you be too surprised? No. This Saudi Arabia strat, it isn't a Saudi Arabia strat. It's a... You can use it all over Rise of Nations, all over the world. I could give you some examples in a second, but first let's do this. We want to... Our factories are done being made. Boom and boom. 2 civilian factories. We are currently producing 95 consumer goods. Head straight to trade, drag straight to the bottom. We want to see the economically large countries like India. Let's sell 100. No, that's too much. We don't even produce that much. Let's sell 70 to the big 3, India, US, and China. Let's try selling 40 to Brazil. All right, we're just gonna keep going down this list, so it's gonna be a little tedious here. We're gonna see who says yes, who says no. Let's try selling 9. Ooh, okay, this is pretty good. In some other examples or in some other games that I've done, by now I'd already have an income of like $12 million. I'll show you, I'll put it on screen for another example. Try to see what works here. But look at that. We're already making $7 million in income and 4 million off the trades only with India. We also got United States, so we should be making, how much is that? 11 million in July 8th, 2019. At the very start of the game, we are making that much freaking money. So that's just an amazing thing to happen. We're already making $5 million, and we started off making like 1.7. I don't remember the exact number, but we were not making this much money before. Yeah. I almost just forgot to mention this, but other countries that this strat works with, it works especially well with France because there's a lot of nation states right next to France. So you have Monaco, Andorra, this is Jersey, I believe, and then this is Guernsey. So one, two, three. So that's one, two, three, four, right next to France. It works good. There's also a German one where you go for Liechtenstein, any country with a nation state next to it. So Isles of Man would apply. Gibraltar would apply for Spain. Um, over here, I believe this would apply. Malay. Brunei would apply. Hong Kong would apply. Macau would apply. Um, Pretty widespread strat. A lot of places you can use it for. You don't even specifically need a nation state next to you to do it. You can pull it off with, just starting 100 million. You just wait till you get another 25 million, and then you just place a consumer goods, a civilian factory, produce those consumer goods, immediately sell them, and you'll be doing pretty good. Another few details about this strat is that this strat doesn't necessarily work for larger nations. I'm not sure how I can show you this, but if you look at consumer goods, scroll all the way down, larger nations require way more consumer goods before you can even sell consumer goods. Large nations require consumer goods, which is evident for every nation. Now, a country like Saudi Arabia only requires like 10 consumer goods. So larger nations using this strat, it's extremely hard to do. You have to not only, so the best example I can give you is that the best example I can give you is that specifically for China, China has to China has to first produce 361 consumer goods and then extra to begin selling. Now, as China, that's not an easy thing to do, and that's not an easy trade relationship to maintain or build at the very start of a game. So this is really good because it's very balanced out in that all the small nations get to use it, and the biggest nations just can't abuse that strat as much as small nations can. At least, there. Not many players use it. I don't think as much as I do. And I make a lot of quick bucks in Rising Nations off of this. This is a pretty viable strat. It's been a strat. Um, the strat hasn't been nerfed or anything. It still works now in 2023. So I'd advise you use it now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll be doing more of these how-to videos. A lot of people don't know how to play Rising Nations, and I'll be educating them on it. And thank you, and bye.